passes to Jokic to the paint. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by
大
Jokic.
戰明星隊啊，唔夠打完全速龍小隊。
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
多倫多幾人輪啊
Van Vliet against Irving. Again, the West All-Stars.
The accuracy of Kyrie's shot is impressive, helping him clean up in the mid-range.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes, and he gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Jokic against Pirtle. Embiid dishes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic.
哇！搶到波，
Pirtle against Irving. The three from Barnes.
3分啊！
Three-pointers right on target. Barnes has got 5 now.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. Now, here's Fox. To the inside. Randall passes to George. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Trent with it, outguarded by Fox. On the wing, Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on
難追
that.
到咧，
And here's George. Young with the steal.
衝啊！
On the wing, Barnes. Defended by George. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so Young will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 4. Here's Achua. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And just trying to get some traction
都會太夠力。
It hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And a deep three from George. The West again cannot hit. Raptors leading by 6. Achua, the pass to Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. 13 points for Barnes.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Fox, no good. And they can't put an end to this
No
drought.
good.
And so here's
係
Toronto.
啱嘅。
Young pass to Achua. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
And
我
when
都
he
未
gets
射三
in
分，你
his
射
head
三
that
分
he's，going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And Young slams
我
it
有入
home.
樽。
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
For 3, Edwards knocks down the
Wow.
3 ball. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He delivered 9 points.
好彩未輸。
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight.
唯有以慢打快，係我哋
On
隊
the other
隊
end.。
On the court for the West All-Stars. On out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Jokic in at the front. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Edwards can't hit. Toronto leading by 8. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. The Raptors rebound. And the layup falls.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to break the defense on the boards.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Siakam passes to Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The West trails by 10. The pass to Brown. Here's Halliburton. And Pirtle sends it back to the left wing. Three-pointers off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Randle with the bucket.
That's the maturity of Randle's game now. Not trying to force things, just pops it in and moves on to the next play.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
It's good. Trent's got his first points of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
They grab their own miss. Halliburton kicks to Edwards. From past the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Edwards got 6.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence. To keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there. Time and time again.
Down kicks to Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto leading by 11. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Super focused. Pirtle taking the hit well and cashing in on a quality and one opportunity.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Anunoby subbed in for Scotty Barnes. Outside Jackson for the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Trent in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got his second bucket of the night.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
Fox passes to Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Trent. From deep, George. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young inside. Jackson on him. From deep, Trent. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. A second chance effort. And Pirtle lays it up and in.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. 1:22 left to play here in the half.
George 交翻個波俾我，乖。
Embiid with the screen on Trent. Here's George, and George with the stop.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby, and here's Trent outside.
Wow.
Shoots it from outside.
Wow.
Trent's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Raptors. The West trails by 20. Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's Embiid.
哇，正啊喂！
And Pirtle sends it
哇，
back.
Gotta love the shot blocking
好
ability
似我
of Pirtle. Wonderful
抄低
time.
咗個網。
Down low. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby has the open
Oh.
look.
入咗就贏
From
啦，
outside.
唔入就
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
George,
唔
no
入
good.
就
I'll tell you what, I
Don't
think he
get it.
thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Young.
哇！
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Backed by great
Young
length.
開始
I
冇
call
氣啊
Young a reliable interior scoring option. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Anunoby passes to Trent. Drills the three-pointer. Trent's got 11 points in the quarter.
For a shooter as confident as Gary Trent Jr., there's no hesitation.
And so it's Toronto holding a very... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Many
哇，
of
落
those
到
quality
咧，
shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred Van Vliet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Here's Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Good.
21 points for Scotty Barnes.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And on the way from Irving for 3, nailed from three-point land.
Defenses can't let Irving have his way at the perimeter. With this accuracy, it's lights out.
Here's Siakam.
入啊！
Here's
哇，
Pirtle.
又
And he lays it straight in.
又搶到進攻籃板，好癲！
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive
Tyler.
rebounder.
LeBron against Barnes. James kicks to Irving.
射一射，哇！真係
If
射
it
到。
counts, Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Barnes
Wow,
can't
cảm
get
động
it to
nhá.
go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. Pass to Irving. Now LeBron.
射，
Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Siakam passes to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. The West All-Stars with the ball. James wide open. And it's off from three-point range. James has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. Van Vliet's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Jokic kicks to James. Misses the three.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
From the baseline. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist for VanVleet. He's got 13.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Jokic. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Jokic has got 6 points.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Perk. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Julius Randle's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Joel Embiid. Edwards, he's checked in for Doncic. Halliburton subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Brown outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the team no time to react.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Probably the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
He has all the tools. Scotty, getting things done.
Brown outside. .157 left here in the third quarter. Halliburton passes to Randle. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
Nice rhythm on that play, and Randle with the smooth-looking shot.
Achua kicks to Anunoby. Trent outside. Passes to Boucher. And here's Barnes for 3. A shot off that time. And it's the West taking it the other way. Edwards dishes to Randle from outside the arc. Randle can't get that one to fall.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Trent passes to Achua. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's the West now. Halliburton with it. Nothing out of the scoreboard for him. 56 seconds left in the third. Doesn't go for him. Raptors leading by 23. Pass to Anunoby. Barnes outside. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Now Brown. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3 from Barnes. Randle grabs the board.
It's been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
What a beautiful look. Randle continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game really.
You look at how they built.
And so it's Toronto in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the West All-Stars, De'Aaron Fox out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Embiid. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got his first bucket of the night.
Forceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Jokic kicks to George. Jokic passes to Doncic. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has the assist on the night. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. They have a 19-point lead. Jokic with the steal. Now the pass to Embiid. Yes, that goes in.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's Fox with the rebound. The West trails by 17. Now, here's Jokic. Goes to Embiid. Shoots over Van Vliet. Embiid, no good. So it's Toronto now. Back to Van Vliet. And he converts the layup. And the Raptors lead by 19.
What a fearless competitor Van Vliet is. Figures out ways to score inside while being covered.
George with no one around. And the 3 off target. George has gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Trent goes in. Nice D from Doncic. Fox against Van Vliet. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You can see he just rushed it a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of the team.
Pirtle is checked in for the Raptors. Barnes comes in for OG Anunoby. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Irving with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Some nice passing here by the West. And it's Jokic missing. Guys, a good chance for them to slow down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Trent can't hit. The West trails by 13. Jokic kicks to Irving. Back to Jokic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Toronto now. Van Vliet passes to Trent. James against Barnes. Trent with the wide open look.
剩翻個3分先啦。
And the Raptors lead by 14.
Love shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
Irving against Van Vliet. Irving drives in.
個犯規，明星隊做啲咁嘅
Quick
事。
little bit from Kyrie Irving.
If you're looking for entertainment, you've come to the right place. Kyrie puts on a show every night.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Toronto leading by 12. He kicks it to Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
有兩粒
Them for
3分。
maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's LeBron. Jokic, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Inside, here's Pirtle. Count it. He's down 8 or 9 from the floor.
Inspired
Outside.
tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount
白
the
佬
impact
白
of
出
these
咗嚟。
fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic.
Whoa, whoa,
It was a
whoa,
true
whoa, whoa, whoa.
home court advantage.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And that one's good. Barnes.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in
死啦
chunks.
死啦死啦！
James has a 2-pointer. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
睇隻佬，
And
Wow.
so Toronto
That's
takes
my
this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
睇下先。進攻籃板竟然咁少，所以一搶到4個已經好犀利，平時冇啊。29分，而家係贏21啫喎，好似係咯。係咁先。